It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kurt, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And he's smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers in the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
To throw, it's Tucker. Finds his man, it's Hart.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught quickly. Jukes to get free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. Opposed to a turnover, which is incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking at the tight end, and it's caught. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Signs a good throw. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Tucker. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
After this long drive, you hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity of dropping that interception.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Hardy. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Lett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now.
Banner! Killer 18! Killer 18!
Got to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to his right and finds his man. He finally tackled him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark into that opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Back to throw. It's Tucker. Bringing pressure. He's got it in the open. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down and 10. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Pass rush. Pass home.
Good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year.
They'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And the pass ball is incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He took a
defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Looking to pass. It's Tucker. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Here comes a handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Ball handed to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Gators hustle to the line to run a hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. A direct snap. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fires it to the wideout.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick route. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. They move the 6. They'll hold the line here on first down now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that one in the previous play. To the air, it's Tucker. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Stanford. He'll stroll into the end zone.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Here we go. Set.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks into open space. First down and more. He's still in. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catch in the meantime.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It is Hardy. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. It's free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. With some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Tucker. He escapes the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up 10.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. On the toss play, runner moving left. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive.
Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19, set to kick this one.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He makes the grab. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Scanning the field. It's Tucker. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And the big play to start the drive, but now, with two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaking tackles and going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Ready. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. What a great way to throw picks.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Scanning the field. It's Tucker. Receiver makes the catch. And they pick up the first half at 23, getting closer to the red zone. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The veteran quarterback, luckily that didn't result in a takeaway.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's how going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Toss play to the outside. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's reeled in. It's Townsend. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down.
Come on, set. On the ready.
And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen. It's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Tucker. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important...
Looking deep down the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Fourth down coming up.
The Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
Let's go! Let's go!
It's a bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Tucker. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's a quick grab. Runs through the defender. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with...
He's looking deep here.
Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Florida.